This is a 22 News Storm Team Weather Alert.
Here's a look at our Westfield live camera this afternoon, 12:10. We're seeing that roads have gotten a little better since earlier this morning, but we're starting to see some of those flurries coming down. Luckily, don't worry, that's not a precursor to more snow. This is just an outlier with all that wind blowing snow from upstate New York into western Massachusetts. But we're also looking at pretty windy conditions as well. Greenfield live camera showing us that roads in Greenfield also an improvement. These were very snowy earlier this morning. Luckily, a lot of those main roads are going to be seeing a lot better conditions. Side roads, I can't really speak for that because really some roads are not going to get plowed as quickly as others, so you still want to drive with caution all throughout the day today. There is a high wind warning in place until 7 p.m. this evening. We could see wind gusts between 55 and 65 miles an hour at the peak. That goes for all of western Massachusetts, and we're about to currently experience the peak of those wind gusts. We'll be tracking those in just a second. 22 News Storm Team forecast focus for today. Sun and clouds. We're getting more of the cloudy end of that at the moment. Windy and cold. We're seeing well below average highs today, and it somehow gets colder tomorrow, but also a little sunnier. So luckily we get a little bit of relief from that, and that will help melt some of the ice that we're currently having. And for the rest of this week, we do have another chance for some snow on Thursday. 22 News Storm Team ESP live Doppler radar. Light snow in the Berkshires at the moment, and then getting some of those flurries in the lower half of the Pioneer Valley. We'll give you a wider look at the Northeast to show you why. Really, this is all stemming from some of that lake effect snow moving through upstate New York. Those high winds helping it travel, moving from west to east, helping that snow travel across the state of New York into southern New England, but luckily not expecting it to accumulate into much. Temperatures now currently in the mid-20s, up and down 91, 26 in Westfield, Northampton, and Greenfield, Berkshire County, slightly on the cooler side of things, 18 in Pittsfield, 20 in North Adams, and wind speeds at the moment currently sustaining into the low 20s, 23 in Pittsfield, 22 in North Adams, and then we're also seeing 20 in Springfield. Now remember, these are sustained wind speeds. Wind gusts could be anywhere between 10 to 15 miles an hour higher than that. But how does this affect the wind chill? Let's take a look at our wind chill now. Just a reminder, we don't have wind chill centers in Northampton and in Great Barrington, but it's a good point of reference. It's 26 degrees in Northampton, but it feels like 11 in Westfield and Springfield. Berkshire County feeling even cooler. Feels like 1 in Pittsfield and 4 in North Adams, so definitely wanting to layer up as we go outside today. And temperatures throughout the day, unfortunately, only getting colder. We're really seeing those temperatures in the mid-20s, only last for the beginning of the afternoon. Then by the time we get to 4, that's about the last of it we see. We head into the evening hours. We're in the low 20s and high teens, in the mid-teens by 10 p.m. this evening, and we still will be having some breezy conditions. 22 News Storm Team Skycast, 12 p.m. this afternoon. Seeing that light snow in the Berkshires, that starts to make its way northeast later as we start to see that sun start to set. Now we could get some of that snow in Franklin County, light snow accumulation, really not expecting too much. And then by 12 a.m. Tuesday morning, snow has made its way out. We're left with some clouds turning into mostly cloudy conditions through 6 a.m. Tuesday morning. Now the clouds do hang around for a little bit. They come in and out. So we'll get more sunshine at some times versus others, and then heading into the later hours of the day, a bit of a clearing by 6 p.m. and then mostly cloudy conditions heading into the evening of Tuesday and the morning of Wednesday. Your forecast for today, 24 to 28 is our range of highs. Sun and clouds are expected. Windy conditions, we're currently contending with those right now. Tonight's forecast, mostly cloudy, more in the breezy side. Those winds tend to calm down slightly, but it is going to be a cold one. 6 to 12 is our range of lows. And our 22 News Storm Team 7-day forecast showing President's Day, of course, the tail end of the 3-day weekend with windy conditions. That goes into tomorrow as well. We see those highs go from the mid-20s today to the low 20s on Tuesday. That is the coldest day of the week. We see mid-20s again Wednesday through Thursday, and Thursday is our next chance for snow. Luckily, things get a lot better Friday through Sunday, back in the 30s with lots of sunshine. And if you want to stay up to date with all of our latest forecasts, go ahead and download the free 22 News mobile app.